Most haunted house stories rely on a recognizable set of ingredients: creaking floorboards, a tragic history, and shadows that stretch a little too far. For a rationalist looking for a bargain, these are easy to dismiss as architectural quirks rather than warnings. The seller doesn't offer a backstory or a list of previous tenants. He simply hands over the keys and offers a single cryptic instruction: don't try to remember too early. The first few days are defined by small, domestic anomalies. Chairs are found facing different directions. Doors that were left closed stand slightly ajar. The protagonist relies on standard physical explanations to ignore the shift. He attributes the movement to the settling of old wood and the expansion of aging pipes. These rationalizations fail the moment he hears heavy, deliberate footsteps ascending the stairs. He is the only person in the house, yet the sound is unmistakable. This creates the core mystery of the property. If the house isn't occupied by a spirit from the past, the source of those footsteps suggests a very different kind of entity. The protagonist reaches the upstairs hallway, but the sounds have already vanished. The air is cold, heavy, and completely still. When the footsteps resume, they are coming from directly behind him. The cadence is an exact match for his own. Every step and every pause mirrors his own movement with perfect precision. At the end of the hall, a door stands open to a room that looks entirely out of place. While the rest of the house is buried in dust, this room is pristine and lived in. Inside, a chair faces a large mirror. In the reflection, the protagonist sees himself, but the logic of the mirror is broken. While he is standing in the room, his reflection is already seated in the chair, watching him. The reflection speaks directly into his mind. It claims he has been here before and that he always returns. It is a memory he simply hasn't accessed yet. The logic here deviates from the typical ghost story. The entity in the mirror is an omniscient, identical copy of the man standing in the doorway. As the protagonist retreats, the hallway outside has aged. The walls are cracked and the paint is peeling, suggesting that decades have passed in the seconds he spent inside the room. Dozens of framed, dust-covered photographs line the walls. They show the protagonist in various rooms of the house, wearing different clothes and visibly aging across several decades of dates. These photos confirm a closed-loop paradox. The timeline axis bends into a circle, connecting his oldest iteration back to his newest arrival. This loop has 3 distinct phases. He arrives and forgets, lives out his years, and finally replaces the mirror entity. The house acts as a mechanistic trap. There is no external ghost. There is only the protagonist eternally baiting himself into the cycle. The house begins to collapse in on itself. The stairs and the hallway vanish, and the physical space shrinks until only the mirror room remains. The protagonist experiences a total loss of autonomy. His mind wants to run, but his legs move him toward the empty chair against his will. This is the execution of causal determinism. Because the photos already exist, the outcome is fixed. His fate was locked the moment he signed the deed, leaving no room for free will. He is forced into the chair to adopt the role of the smiling reflection. He is now the one waiting for the next cycle to begin. This story presents a haunting that has nothing to do with spirits or the past. The house functions as an environment designed to enforce an inescapable future. The ultimate cage is a deterministic loop. A person's own forgotten memory becomes the trap, and the monster in the dark is inevitably themselves.